Hey, hello! It's October, so that means it's almost Halloween. And during Halloween, we all think about, fun things from our childhood or, monsters, classic horror monsters, Dracula, the Mummy, Frankenstein's monster, Wolfman, all those types of things. But another thing that happened back in the 80s was there was a game released on the Nintendo called Castlevania. And it's been kind of a tradition of mine too at this time to play these games. There's quite a few of them, but I like to play these just to go. They're really fun games that have great music, and it takes all that Halloween theme, brings it all together. It has it has the classic horror monsters in it. Um, it's your classic good versus evil. It's a good time. So let's get right in. We'll play the first Castlevania on the NES. Good, we didn't get the bug. Sometimes when you watch the demo, you get a bug to where there won't be any music. Oh, never mind. Here is the bug. Hopefully it'll come back. So in the Castlevania series, you'll see that I'm whipping these, and I'm getting things from it. Right there's a sub-weapon. I got a dagger. That shoots in a straight line, like that. I don't really like that sub-weapon. I can also whip these candles, and I can get hearts. In a lot of games, hearts are like health. In this, it's ammunition for your sub-weapons. So the small hearts will give me 1, and then the large hearts give you 5. You can also get invincibility potions that drop. You can get money, just points basically, and you can also there's a special item that will kill everything on the screen. Right now I got the holy water, which you saw me throw earlier. That it comes in an arc. If anything hits the bottle, it'll take damage, and then it creates a fire that lasts for a few seconds. Let's take out these zombies. Or as my kids would say, zambies. There it is, there's that item. Kills everything on the current screen. There's an enemy that become annoying, bats. Because in this game, when you take damage, you get knocked back, and a lot of times these bats will hit you and knock you off an edge. Another enemy we'll see here in the next level are the Medusa heads. And they are really annoying because they go in this wavy pattern. Look at that, so we got these mermen or fish creatures that kind of remind you of a creature from the Black Lagoon. There's a little secret there, get some points. See ya. Oh, there's a stupid bat. Ah. Take that. My favorite sub-weapon in this game is the cross or boomerang. There's also axes, which come into play here on this first boss. So there's the axe. Works really well on this first boss. There we go, there's another item, the multiplier. Now I can throw 2 axes, or 2 of whatever sub-weapon that you get the multiplier on. Oops, I should have jumped the other way. That's that. And we collect the orb and move on. First boss down. There we go, there's my favorite weapon. Sub-weapon. You'll notice that when I have this, I'll try to hit candles and enemies with the sub-weapon multiple at a time. As doing that, when you hit so many, when you break an item or kill an enemy, it'll drop a multiplier. Can't recall what that number is, how many you have to hit before it drops. Hopefully I won't do something dumb and fall here. Oh, there's his multiplier. Here come the Medusa heads. I think there's a dagger right there. This one. Don't want daggers. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Great music. This is where a lot of people die, especially when you're first playing this game. Oh, I didn't want that. Oh well, let us do a skip. So doing that, I took a damage boost and it knocked me up, so I skipped part of that section. Then I lost my boomerang, but it's okay. Holy water's just alright. There's another area where people die. You get smashed by these. One hit and you're toast. Get out of here, ghost. Aha. Oh, crap. Couldn't get up there in time. Yeah, these enemies, these skulls that shoot fireballs, you can kill them with 6 hits. 6. Just things you pick up as you play. And this is known to be a very difficult game, and it is. Just I've played it a lot. So we'll see how well I do. Hopefully I don't die a bunch of times. Alright, Medusa. See, this works pretty well. Another one that's kind of good for this. Boomerangs do really good there too. Triple boomerang. You can use the watch. I forgot to mention that sub-weapon. It stops time, but it isn't really... Some of the bosses doesn't do anything on, but this one it does. It will stop Medusa. You can just sit there and hit her. It'll pause her for a couple seconds while you do damage. There's 2 bosses down. Alright, there we go. Triple. Remember, this enemy up here we're going to see... I always thought they were monkeys. But I guess they're flea men or something, or hunchbacks, or I don't know, I can't remember what it says these are in the instruction book, but later on in other games they're called flea men. Get out of here, skeleton. Hopefully I don't do something dumb up here and fall off. Get out of here. Or get beat to death by a ghost. No, birds! Oh well, help me get the hidden points. Go away. Now to the left, I believe, is an axe. Yeah. I took too much damage. I'm rusty. Medusa heads, I forgot about that. I think if we just keep moving here, we won't get hit. There we go. Nicely done. I didn't want that, but it comes in handy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was risky. I don't remember where the wall meat is here. We definitely need some... Yeah, you can break blocks, different parts of the wall, and you'll get... I think they call them pork chops, but everybody calls it chicken or wall meat. But you'll get some health. There's... In other games, there's smaller versions. So there'll be a large one that fills up more health than one that only fills up a little bit. Ooh, that was close. Ooh, close again. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's right by the mummies. That's right. I will take the dagger weapon, because it's better than stopwatch. Stopwatch doesn't do anything on these guys. And there they go. Now, if I had holy water right there, they would have been dead really fast. Or triple boomerang works really well as theirs. Well. Alright, we're just moving right along. Thought I was gonna die there for a minute. Now this one's tricky. There's a part I was talking about earlier where bats can come and knock you down and kill you. Right here it happens a lot. There, that's a little trick that I learned. If you go forward on that floating little floating thing there, then you can just jump and still land on it. That was dumb. Right, because I was talking about it. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, but right here. Oops. And I died again. So we'll go up to the edge, and then we can just jump this, still land on... Oh! Wasn't far enough on the edge. There we go, that should work. There. Go away, bats. No! That was lame. But see, I was doing so well before, and then blah blah blah. I keep dying a bunch of times in a row. Alright, I can do this. I'm gonna jump here so hopefully I can get the bat to appear up higher. There we go. Here, floating platform. Alright. When I first started playing this game, this area was kind of annoying, but if you just whip, these birds will come and drop the flea men. If you just whip them as they come down, then it's just try to keep moving forward. It's no big deal. Only bad thing that can happen is sometimes they'll drop a sub weapon that you don't want, or if there's too many of them that hit the ground and keep bouncing around, they can take you out pretty quick. We're coming up on Frankenstein's monster, and Igor, I believe, is the boss. Ah, oh well. Those skeleton dragons are pretty cool, or serpents, or whatever they are. Now there is a dagger here that I don't want, and I believe it's this second candle. Yep. There we go. And we get a multiplier. Almost got our health back. triple holy water. That will actually work well on this boss. Yeah, if you have the holy water, this boss is super easy. Otherwise, it's pretty hard because that Igor will bounce all over the screen and shoot those little fireballs. Gets annoying. Shoots them at crappy angles too. They're hard to dodge. It's kind of good to have this because we can take it into the next level. The boss is the Grim Reaper, and holy water demolishes the Grim Reaper. I used to always do it with triple boomerang. That's harder to do. And once I even did it with just a whip, and that was crazy. I've never been able to do that again. I remember I was homesick from school or something, and I just kept having anything else to do, so I just kept trying to beat the Grim Reaper with just a whip. I did it. But there's no way I could do that now. It's too... I don't have the patience. Get out of here, skeleton. Yeah, these skeletons, they'll come back to life after a small amount of time. You have to keep whipping them. I think that's just a heart. Oh well, we'll still get it. Wouldn't really need that, but we'll get it anyway. Here we run into the Axe Knights. These guys are kind of annoying. You have to hit them 8 times to kill them. Yeah, they will throw axes high and low. There we go. Oh! Ah. And that, I think that candle right there is that an axe? I think it might be. Let's see. Yep, we don't want that. Well, I guess we could get it. There's another holy water up here coming up. If I remember correctly. Alright, skeleton, come back this way. And this is not a speed run, this is just a playthrough. Yeah, I don't have the patience for that. That'd be cool, but... yeah, holy water helps with these guys. The Axe Knights. Should be one up here. Yep. Alright, skeleton. He shows make fun of my friend Dennis when I was a kid. He'd go to scratch his nose when we were playing video games, he'd always die. So hopefully that doesn't happen to me. Now there is a boomerang or cross here, but that's what I used to get all the time playing this game. But I'll just stick with holy water. This next section up here is pretty hard. You got Axe Knights and you got Medusa heads. It's just a crazy pattern going on. Alright. Managed to keep the holy water. So, Grim Reaper's going down. So you can just keep the Grim Reaper right there in the corner and just keep throwing holy water. It's kind of cheap, but it gets the job done. Alright. Now, I believe this is the clock tower part of the game, which are notoriously difficult. It's easy to fall and die. Especially this first part. You'll see here in a minute. There's these giant bats that can knock you off. If I'm thinking of the right thing. It's been a while. Yep. There we go. Right over there is an axe. Oh, never mind. It's right there. Okay, we'll jump up and smack it once. Hopefully I can get a good pattern going here. Nope. Messed that up. Well, hopefully I can do this without having to use a continue. That'd be nice, but if I die again, that's it. I'll have to continue. Okay, there's that bat. We're almost to the end of this little part. Alright. Into the lion's mouth. Alright, skeleton, come on, come on! Axe is an okay weapon for this area. Up here we'll have more of those stupid bird things that drop flea men. Goodbye. Oh, I missed. No, I didn't want daggers. Whew. Lucky I didn't get hit right there. This is the part where it's hard not to get hit. Stupid birds. Alright, here we go. To face off against Drac himself. But I gotta get some more. Actually, I gotta get some hearts. And we'll get the boomerang weapon. It allows you to go back down over here to the right. If you don't fall off. And I can just farm up some hearts and multipliers. So I'll do that a little bit. I want to get around 50. Dun dun. Yeah, I played this game not long after it came out, back in '87, I believe. Been hooked on Castlevania ever since. When I get the other multiplier, and then I'll move on for the final battle. Oops, shouldn't have done that. Yeah, Jacob. You're gonna fight Dracula.
Fight Dracula?
Yeah.
I never played that game, but I have to tell
We should get it this time. Yep, there it is. Moving on. And you can use that holy water. Dracula has 2 forms. And that's what the holy water is good for, is the second form. Ah! Crap. Now I gotta do that again. Shoot. Oh well, almost made it without having to continue. Okay, we've got our whip power-ups. And what I started to do on Dracula is, you can tell when he's going to throw. He'll throw 3 fireballs, and you can jump up right as he's doing that, jump over him, and then smack him in the head. I do that, and then I conserve my sub weapon for the second form, where he turns into a big blue demon. So now I get to sit here and farm up a little bit. Okay, here we go. We got double boomerangs. We'll get triple, and then we'll go fight Drac. I can't remember what was going on. I think I came up here the first time I got to this area. I figured, hey, you could go back down, because I got up here and I had no health, and I'm like, what the heck? What am I gonna do? I can't do this with only 1 hit left. So I thought, well, maybe you can go back down. So I tried to go back down, and sure enough, you could. So after that, I just use it to power up before I go fight Dracula. So let's go take him out. Alright. You can only do damage if you hit him in the head on this right now. I think it's similar when he's in his other form. I think his head's the only part that takes damage. But if you have the holy water, you can hit just the other part of the body, and it'll stun him. A few more hits. Knocked his head to the moon. Turned to a giant blue demon. So now you sit there and throw these boomerangs at him, try to keep him hitting him in the head. When he gets too close like this next one, I need to try to go underneath him when he jumps. Ah, took damage, oh well. There we go. That's the end of Dracula. Good has triumphed yet again. The Belmont family kicks butt. So that's Castlevania 1. I mean, the first time I beat this game, man, there's that sense of accomplishment, because it took so much time to get it down. Very difficult game, but can be mastered. It's a lot of fun. We see Castlevania crumbling, Dracula's castle. Yeah, you can hear you see the names. They're kind of parodies of actual people in classic horror movies, directors and actors. Thanks for joining me for this, a little celebration of Castlevania and Halloween. I don't know how many more of these videos I'll do. I'll try to do as many as I can. I can only capture some of them because I don't have a capture card to capture stuff from consoles. I have these games on my Wii U and other consoles, and then I'm emulating them here though for the video, just because I have no other way to capture it. Thank you for playing. Thank you for watching. See ya.